Okay, so today we are talking about quadratic functions in standard form. We were previously doing them in vertex form. So I want to see what information C changes about my graph. So in standard form, I want to see what this number on the end is doing to my graph. So if I take a look over here, my equation, I have -3 at the end. On this one, I have -1 at the end, and on this one, I have +1 at the end. So looking at those three graphs, what is the number at the end changing? Yeah, it's changing the y-intercept. So the y-intercept of each graph matches the C value in standard form. Okay, so standard form of a quadratic function is f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c, where my a value is not 0, and c is the y-intercept of the graph. The axis of symmetry, so that line that our graph reflects over to mirror over itself, is going to be x equals -b over 2a. And then that also means that our x-coordinate of our vertex is also going to be -b over 2a. So here on this one, I want to graph f of x equals 2x squared plus 4x plus 3. And it's asking me my axis of symmetry, my vertex, and the y-intercept. So to find my axis of symmetry, that is where I want to use the x equals -b over 2a. So I want to find out what my a, b, and c values are. What is a? B? C. So I want to plug in. I'm going to have x equals negative, my b value was 4, over 2 times my a value, which was also 2. So then I have -4 over 4, which simplifies to -1. So my axis of symmetry is x equals -1. So the next thing I need to do is find my vertex. I want to plug in my x value into the equation. I'm going to have f of -1 equals 2 times -1 squared plus 4 times -1 plus 3. What do I get when I type that in? Get 1. So my vertex is going to be -1, comma 1, because I plugged in the -1 and I got 1 out. Okay, what is my y-intercept? So this is a coordinate point is 0, 3. So before I go any further, I want to plot the information I have. So I have my axis of symmetry is x equals -1. So that is the dashed line that I'll be reflecting over. Then I want to plot my vertex, which is -1, 1. My y-intercept is 0, 3. And then I can reflect it over this line. So because it's going right 1, I'm going to go left 1 to reflect it over. And usually we have 5 points to make our graph, so I need to plug in one more point. If I went one more to the right from here, that would be an x value of 1, so I'm going to plug in 1 into my function. Bless you. No. So this coordinate point is 1, 9. So 9 is just a little bit off my graph. And then I want to reflect it over, so it was 2 to the right, so I go 2 to the left to reflect it. And then I just connect my point.